example right here. Okay? But this is not the time, trust me. If you start going out and retaliating and shooting other hoods, you are doing exactly what the enemy planned for you to do. Trust me when I say this to you. Here's another thing everybody needs to understand regarding the documentary. You might want to record this part. Regarding the documentary, because everyone's saying, oh, they killed him because of Dr. Sebi. They killed him because the documentary is going to do. They killed him because of him exposing the pharmaceutical industry. Let me say this. Number one, the pharmaceutical industry is highly exposed already. It is highly exposed already. However, it is taking a hit. You have the Roundup being exposed right now. You have Monsanto heavily exposed right now. You have a lot of these things being exposed. However, Nipsey did not get the official story from the family. My brother. How you doing, black man? We're gonna make this happen, brother. We're gonna work on this.
What kind of knowledge you got going, man?
I got stuff from the family already. I got stuff from both sides. I got stuff dealing with who, what's going on with whose hands are in it. And that's right now, brother, you already got drive-bys happening as retaliation right now. 4 of these is already there. 3-4 drive-bys already happening. Yeah. Already. Because of something that they heard. But the enemy's hands been all up in this. That was a military-style hit that they did. 5 shots to the body, 1 to the head. That's not some regular hood nigga stuff. Yeah. That's military. Yeah. Understand that. And it was 2 people. It was in and out very quick.
It's crazy because about 2 weeks ago, it was a post to protect Nipsey.
Yes.
And then like this happened already.
Yeah.
So
no,
that's weird.
Nipsey was smart. He was doing what he was doing. But the government has been doing what they've been doing this whole time. So it's not just some dudes in the hood all of a sudden popped up and did this. No, this was very well planned.
Much respect to
do that to him like the brother's been giving back to the hood. He's been doing so much in the hood. So it's not something that just popped up. This was strategic. Yeah. And I'm saying this, brother, this was it's absolutely 100% strategic. Definitely.
6 shots?
6 shots, brother. That's a guaranteed military takeout. You hit vital organs, 5 to the body, 1 to the head. That's a takeout. 100%, yes. But what the agenda is, right now there have not been many gang wars going on. And because of that, the government's been doing military drills in downtown LA. Mm-hmm. But in order for them to have a justifiable reason to bring the National Guard down, they have to get us to go crazy to do something. Blow up the city or something in order for them to bring the National Guard in. This will do that. This will do that. And because of that, now we have to understand it's not the time for us to kill one another, but it's our time to come together now because the enemy is coming after all of us.
A lot of activists are dying too right now.
Of course. I'm one of them, bro. We all out here. Yeah. But that's the point. They're going to keep taking us out until we all start rising up and understanding we're on the same damn team. I don't care if you wear blue or you wear red. You my brother. The hell you talking about? The enemy's going to keep killing us until we understand we're the same people. The only people who understand that we're the same people is this government. They know we all one people. We don't. So we're not going to speak unless we know the facts. That's another thing we're not going to do. But if you know anybody from the hoods, tell them do not go out and retaliate. Do not go out and shoot up nobody. Do not do that. This is not the time for that. At all.
What's up, brother?
So, Tariq Nasheed right here.
What's up, brother?
On the ground.
Yeah, man, we out here. And the news is out here trying to just play it off as just a gang-related thing, and the community's like, hey, come on, man.
No.
We ain't buying that. The community is not buying that. Just be very clear.
Right.
People out here know what the deal is.
Absolutely. No, yeah. It wasn't just a gang-related thing. Not at all. But no, we're getting down to it, brother. We're definitely getting down to it. If you are from the hood, I'll say this really quick. A lot of y'all who are from the hoods, from the 40s, 60s, 90s, Hoover, if you're from Broadway, if you're from whatever hood you're from, put out the call. Do not retaliate on no hood. This is not what we got to do right now. Do not retaliate on no hood. The government right now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us to spark something within the inner city so that they can have a justifiable reason to bring down the National Guard, which is what they've been training and doing drills with for the last 2 or 3 months in downtown LA. They've been drilling. Literally, they've been drilling. And because of that, they needed something to spark that, and this will do that. This will do that. So if you are from a hood, you know family from a hood, tell them do not. As hard as it is, do not, because it wasn't some dudes just all in the hood doing this. That's not how this happened. Trust me when I say this. Oh yeah, for those of you regarding the Dr. Sabi documentary, once again, Nipsey did not get the official story from the family. He wanted to do that. Yes, that's something he wanted to do. Nipsey wanted to do the documentary, but he did not officially get the story from the family. I just wanted to put that fact on your mind so you understand the truth about that, all right? I just wanted you to have that fact. He did not get the official story from the family. He didn't do that yet, but he wanted to do a documentary, okay? I just want to make sure we understand. But what is going on right now is that this enemy has his hands all in this, and you need to understand the bigger picture here. All of us are out here this fast because one of us got shot. We're not out here this fast because we're coming together to come against the police, come against the government. That's what we should be uniting for, but we out here because somebody got shot. You understand? If we demonstrate this on a regular, then less of us will be getting shot. But they did this because they knew exactly what it would spark, and that is exactly what the hell. Look at this. So yes, we'll be doing a video, facts about everything that you're dealing with here. So to my family, I'm going to say this really quick. I know a lot of y'all are hurt behind this. A lot of people are hurt behind this. I know that. I'm hurt. I cried on my way over here. Some of y'all like, man, Rizza, why you not crying? I shed my tears on the way here. It is hard to hold in, I'm going to tell you. Very hard to hold in. But at the same time, I'm going to say this. When you're working with brothers in the hood, when you're working with sisters in the hood, this is something you're used to. This happens every day. Believe it or not, for those of you who do not live in Los Angeles, for those of you who do not live in Philly, for those of you who don't live in certain parts of New York, for those of you who don't live in certain parts where the neighborhood, where it's gangbangers, etc., this happens almost every day. And because of that, we need to understand that Nipsey was one of those who was murdered that we know of. He was one of the ones that we know about. Yes, I'm being safe, family. I'm being safe. He was one of those who we know about. However, there are thousands that we do not even hear about. So if you are from a hood, I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to say it as your brother. Do not go out here shooting up nobody. If you are not going to do something against the enemy, the true enemy, don't be out here shooting up your brother or your sister, because you don't own the block. You don't even own the block. So don't go out here doing anything like that. But the fact is that this government had its hands all in this. That's the actual fact. I can tell you. That's the actual facts. So we're already on the scene. We already got it covered. Oh, brother, how you doing? Yes, sir. Brother Cushion side. Yes, sir. Appreciate you like that. Yes, so we can't just Pardon me, family. So, okay, listen. Yeah, this is the one, brother. It's the one right here. This is the one.
This shit's stupid.
Yeah, see, this is why we're coming back together now, brother. With this, it can't happen anymore. And he's just one that we know about.
Right.
Because it happens all day long in the hood, and most people don't hear about nobody. But when you hear about something this big,
Right.
it's letting you know that it still happens.
Every generation.
Oh, yeah. But we gotta end it. We gotta end this shit. We gotta end this. We gotta end this. They're not gonna end it. That's not their job.
This happens. Keeps them busy.
Absolutely. I just got interviewed last week on TNC, as a matter of fact.
What's your name?
Rizza Islam. Just got interviewed on Van Lathan's podcast there. Brother, you mind holding this?
Oh, yeah. I appreciate you doing this, and can I get this and what he meant to the community, this whole horrible situation, just your thoughts in general?
Well, first off, my name is Brother Rizza Islam. I'm here right where our brother Nipsey was taken out. I'll just say this. Number one, he was doing things to revolutionize the community. Two, he was bringing certain things into the community that would change not only our condition, but the image of the black man and woman, and the image of the black man and man coming together to do something for us as a people. Number three, anytime we do something good for our own people, there's always people from the outside as well as the inside who have a level of envy and or jealousy to stop us from progressing. And that is something that was not only partially seen here, but that's something that we've seen time and time again all throughout history. So I just say we love our brother. We're going to end exactly what the hell has been going on, and we're going to end it now. Because I don't care if you're a blood or a crib, you're my brother. And we're going to end that. But we need to understand that there is a bigger enemy that continues to keep this feud going. We're going to point out who the enemy is. We're going to make sure we bring him to justice all the way.
He actually tweeted beforehand, it's good to have strong enemies. What did you make of that?
I saw that too. Nipsey was not a stupid individual by far. The brother was very intelligent. He was highly intelligent. And because of this, he knew certain climates that were being involved and certain things that were going on around him. So for him to say that it's good to have strong enemies, yes, in one way it is, because it helps you to see what you're made of as a man or as a woman or as a person. So he became strong because he came from a hard environment just like all the rest of us. And he knew what he was made of, so he knew that if he had strong enemies, it would help to encourage him to keep building himself up as a man for his community. So that's
Now, how is he going to be remembered, and what would you say to his fans who are obviously going to be mourning?
in my opinion, Nipsey will be remembered as a hood savior, as a powerful young prince who came out of the hood, but then he came back to unionize the hood. He was one of the only ones to step out, make the money and back to the community, and that's what he will be remembered for. Every same damn thing, and stop acting as though it's better outside of your own damn community. And that's what we love our brother.
All right, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Brother, I appreciate you on that. Yeah, we're going to keep this going, man. We don't have no more time for this, man.
Brother, I just got you know he was going to do a documentary about Dirty Hussein.
Yes.
Do you think that had anything going on right now? My question is, was it gang-related, as they're trying to say, or was it government?
I'll tell you the facts on this. It was the enemy using gang members to try to make it seem as though it was gang related. Okay? I got the information from his family. It was not regarding the documentary because the pharmaceutical industry has been exposed thoroughly. But they will continue to be exposed. However, like I said, it was the enemy doing this because they've been practicing military drills in downtown LA for a couple months now, and they need a justifiable reason to bring down the National Guard. Of course. We have not had a major gang war in a long time. So they don't have a reason to bring down the National Guard. But if they can incite a war, which this will do that, then they can have a justifiable reason to bring down the National Guard to once again say, oh, black folks are still trouble. Look at these Bloods and these Crips. This is terrible. Because we woken up. We got children out here now. A lot of us understand, okay, we Bloods and Crips, but we got to go to work. We got to eat. And so it's not like it used to be. But that's something that they needed a reason for, which is bring down the National Guard to lock us all up. And also genocidally murder a large group of us as well.
So what's some advice you would give the community right now on how we should move, sir?
Do not retaliate against your brother or sister right now.
Yes, sir.
Don't do that shit no more. Because not any of us out here did this to one another. Do not do that anymore. The government has a very good way of turning a black man against a black woman, and a black woman against herself, and a black man against himself and his own people, and a brown man against his own people. Do not fall into the same trick. That's all I'm saying. Right now, you got to come together. That's the point. You got to come together. Right now, this is what Brother Nipsey would want us to do. Come together. Come together. Black, brown, blood, Crip. The original purpose of a Crip, community resistance in progress. It was the community coming together to resist white supremacy, and particularly racist white police officers. That's what the Crips were. So it ain't got nothing to do with another. If we do that, then they will be, they already are doing right now, slave patrolling us. They will lock all of us up.
I don't see one.
Of course not.
You feel me?
That is another, because they want you to see that, oh, look at you, black officers. Well, hey, we must be to save you. We're your savior. If they are an occupying force, we know this. Of course.
They shot my rock wallet because I was filming their butt.
I'll just say this, brother. Stop filming so much and put the focus. I'm going to say that. Of course, have weakest punch. The person with the weakest punch, you handle business. If you see a brother, handle business. If you see a police officer, because the moment we do this, very simple, brother. We have to stop being so afraid of dying. Stop being afraid of dying. What the hell is it? Of course, brother, it's okay.
Young niggas, they want to die for popping perkies.
Look, man,
overdosing on lean.
The time is over. That's what I'm saying.
Black officers,
time is over.
Because they arrest the young ones when they're like 10 and 12 years old.
I'm not concerned, brother.
So they can't.
I'm not concerned about a slave patroller doing his job. I'm concerned about my people not doing our job. And that's the one thing we need to get under our belt.
When they take the foot bags and dump their
Of
foot
course.
bags and harass the young
Of course.
experience.
If we police ourselves, we don't need them to police us. That's the point.
So back in the 70s, we don't need black officers in our nation.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Absolutely.
Big on these cowards videotaping old women.
Oh, yeah.
Women.
That's what I'm saying. The same situation. Until has to stop gang violence. It's something that's a part of it. The U.S. government and the police and how they operate is a part of it. Envy and jealousy is a part of it, you know. So that's what happened here. But I want you to understand, we're going to get down to the bottom of it. We're going to stop doing this. We need to come together as family regardless. You understand? All right.
That's why he's here. Jose. That's why he's here.
Yeah, I'm with you as well. Some brother Jose right here. Jose. Yeah, man.
That's why he's here. And he brought his flowers, but I don't think he...
That's okay. He'll be able to, when they take the tape off, he'll be able to go lay him down. And
Yeah, but he's gone.
yeah, I know. They have him.
Where is he?
They're letting he was at the hospital. But they said they reported right after he was shot that he died. Soon
He's
after.
not there anymore.
No. No. But this should be a message to all of us right now. This should wake us all up right now. There's nothing else we gotta say, man.
Let's stop the hate.
Oh, we have to, yeah. We're not each other's enemy. That's the point. We're really not. Enemy is the same one who's been doing the same thing to all of us from the beginning since we got here. My brother, how you doing? Yeah, brother Nipsey, bro. Yeah, he's going. But you know, we're gonna keep. We're gonna make turn and watch it happen.
I follow you, and I noticed, like this brother, you guys are on a different level. You guys have serious. I've seen some of the fierce disagreements, but I would like to see. You may know who I'm with. I'd like to see you guys, and whatever the disagreements are that you guys have had. I can't speak specifically to the exact point because my mind, I can't recall the exact video that, you know what I'm saying? But whomever that you have serious disagreements with, politically speaking, I'd like to see you guys.
Oh yeah, I don't have any with anyone. Actually, there was one, and I've already reached out to him, and we have each other's numbers, so whenever he wants to, he opens. But everybody else, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, because I just hate to see strong brothers
Yes.
with knowledge. That's the thing.
Yes.
With knowledge.
Yes.
There's this guy, I don't know if you heard of him, you probably have, but he has a cult out in another country. Point is people go to him for leadership. And they debate and argue and fight, and they're brothers with knowledge, and that's the point.
And that's what we're going to change. You know, that's something that I changed thoroughly. I push unity. That's what I push all day long. Because this right here, this is reality right here.
Yeah.
This is what you will get. You understand? The moment you keep divided against your people, this is what you get. That's what we get. And he's our responsibility. That's the point.
There's a conversation of people have mentioned, that there was a post where someone was saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's a feeling in the air amongst all of us.
Yes.
Yeah,
but you know what, brother?
when we get that feeling about the next influencer that's going to come our way, we have to act on that feeling faster.
It's our time. You're absolutely right. And that's why it's our time to unite, come together, protect one another, and separate from the system and do something for ourselves. That's all it is. It's really that simple. There's no more arguing, no more. It's like, no. We are not free yet as a people. Come together, unite, pull your resources, do something for your damn self. Everybody else has their own everything, except for us. So I'm not arguing no black man about nothing. Either you get with uniting, come together, and doing something for us, or you can leave. You can miss me with that. Get the hell out of my way.
Just get out the way.
Let's just get out the way. You go do your thing. You stay over there. Whether you wear a blue rag or a red rag, you my brother. I grew up in a Crip family.
I
grew up in a Crip family.
I remember I saw an image of him, and he had some Bloods with him, and they were linked up, and I was like, he's moving in the right direction.
He follows Farrakhan, brother. He started to understand. He's to the hood. Gave back to the hood, like, I'm done with this nonsense. I'm going to give back. I'm going to do it in the hood. He was bringing back technology for computer engineering to the hood. He was getting a lot of people jobs, put a lot of people on.
Putting people on finance.
Oh, yeah. Brother was smart.
Flip things.
He was smart, dumb brother at all. He was very intelligent. That's why we have to start. We have to use that example and do the same thing. Use this as an example.
He ain't an attorney.
Damn.
His
father.
It's very real. But see, that's our family. We got to take care of it. That's what it's about, being a community. We got to take care of it. We gotta take care of one another. They're trying to come through. They're trying to come through. So yeah, brother Tariq, we're gonna. When are you planning on? That's July, right? Still for you.
It's looking real good right now, man. We're in the middle of editing. Before I came out here. Okay. Yeah, so it's looking real good.
Yeah, brother. Everything happens on time.
Yeah.
All on time. Man, I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna have to see the family as well.
I'm about to go to my studio and do my broadcast.
Yeah. You gotta make it happen, brother.
What you doing in the this week or next week? And I might have you come out to the studio.
Matter of fact, I'm here this week. I'm in New York possibly next week. So this week just hit me. Oh, yes, sir.
I work with y'all, inspire them every day. So
I appreciate
with y'all, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, okay, y'all good.
Honor, brother. That's what we're here for.
My two brothers. Make it happen. We got in the recidivism rate by teaching kids life skills and stuff like that, working in juvenile justice, creating opportunities when they get out so they have a leg up, you know what I'm saying? They know what they could do as opposed to like you going back and not knowing that's just one of the many things.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Spirit Awakening. Spirit Awakening.
Jealousy.
Yeah, so beautiful.
And the enemy is all involved.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all
Family, who I know personally to the documentary, Nipsey never from the family.
Yes, sir.
He wanted to, yes, sir, do that. Oh no, he wanted to do a documentary, but the family is not doing the full story. So he wanted to do it, working on the full documentary. It is a part of it, but at the same time, what he was doing for the community directly was very dangerous for the enemy.
Absolutely.
You got these, makes it out of the hood, comes back to the hood, and builds up the hood. That is a powerful example.
And disseminates that message.
Oh yeah,
Not just
and
does
starts
it.
educating everybody on how to do it. You mean to tell me you're gonna shake up my plantation and free my slaves like this? You gonna tell them how to get free? No.
Shaking that system up, shaking the system.
No, that's not a good thing. You know, but we need to use this example, brother. This right here, all of our anger and our pain, use it and turn it into unity. That's it, bro. I got nothing else to say about this right now. We're gonna bring this together. Yes, sir. Yes,
I just want to say thank you so much for what you're doing for the community. Like, you are a leader yourself. I love the videos.
Thank you.
Like, you speak the truth and just continue to showing us love and light. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
My name is Yasmin, by the way, but I have to say something to you before you
That's
leave.
okay. No, that's why I'm here. I'm out here with you. I'm standing
Thank you.
here.
I
appreciate that.
I love your work and what you're doing. Keep us up.
And that's why we got to keep going. This is why just when you think we're making progress, there they go. Brother Islam, sir.
I wish I met you on other circumstances.
I know.
Right?
That's it's always this kind of circumstance.
Exactly.
Always. But we're going to change that. We're going to change it. Make sure of that. Yes, sir. Just when you think that we've made progress, which we have, the enemy has a way of coming in to remind you that you still are my nigga. The enemy does that. But we have to change this and flip it around so that we don't do this again. It's real simple. So we got to unite after this. It don't matter. Blood, Crips, we got to come together all the way. It's nothing else that needs to be said after this. That's really it. Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate the work you're doing in the community, man.
Zafir? Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about.
My teacher from that winning time.
Yeah, trying to pull me in. Yes, sir. Yes,
man.
sir.
We get a picture with you, man?
Please, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. Everybody say he wants to meet the honorable, man.
Oh, yeah, brother. God willing, brother. That's for him.
Yeah, no, yeah, man.
Yeah, brother. I'll pray for that day. If you can.
Sir.
Appreciate
I was gonna do ad.
Oh,
Yeah, I do real estate.
Oh, yeah. Let me know. Appreciate your work, man. All love, black man. Yes, sir.
I'll do it.
Yeah, please do. Let me know, brother. All right, family. All right, family. So listen, I'm about to head out. Trying to see which corner to go to. Okay, so all right, family. So this is what's gonna happen here. We're gonna try to have. Right now, all the channels are pretty much saying that it was a gang-related thing. Gang-related. How you doing? How you doing, sir? I appreciate you.
Man, you changed my life a lot. You and Shifters. Oh, yeah. You 19
I appreciate that,
Kings.
sis.
I was in the Derrick Grace.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all like my best friends in my head. Like
That's what I'm talking about.
All my Instagram just will be off. When I wake up, I see y'all. It's positive. You know what I'm saying? I got another friend who she actually started me on the journey with being for people, you know, and stuff like that. And then once I got y'all, y'all such an inspiration, but y'all remind me of brothers. You know, like little brothers, the ones I hang out with, the ones that me Nip. You know?
Right. Absolutely.
So it's like.
And you from here, right?
Yeah, I'm from LA, South Central, Western 54. Yeah, so I'm from right here.
You already know.
And it's like, with y'all, like, just keep doing what y'all doing.
Yes,
because y'all do realize that y'all don't even done this.
That's why we do what we do.
It's like, I've been going around, they Derrick Grace up, I tried to catch him, I couldn't catch him, I just seen your life, I was like, I'm already here.
Oh,
See your life, I was like, I gotta go.
That's right.
It's a car coming.
I got you.
Yes.
Appreciate you, sis.
Like, what, I want to do so much, and I got this shit in me, and I feel it, and it's like, I go to sleep like, you need to do something.
That's right.
I don't know what to say.
I'll tell you this first off. One, you don't have to join the nation, but to our Sunday meeting next Sunday, public meeting, okay? Because that's where you meet, where they have organizations, groups, and we're all working together. Period. Okay, we're working together in the streets with food, clothing, uniting, coming together with different Bloods, Crips, all that stuff. So that's something you can do. And you don't join the nation, you don't have to do that. But you join on to a group of people who think just like you. That's